Hello and welcome to the War Report. I am your host Cyrus, here joined by Quan from the comeback spot, and we made it. We are out the end of WrestleMania weekend, healthier than ever. How you feeling? How you feeling, Quan?
That was a long week content wise. We did a lot of recording.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm really
I,
fucking
wa- I
tired.
watched a lot of wrestling. I'm tired. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm
Yeah,
tired, bro.
no cap. I'm tired as hell.
This is
uh,
this is this is day what 10 of straight wrestling.
yeah, I'm really fucking tired,
I'm
man.
exhausted, dog.
So shout outs to everybody that showed love over during WrestleMania weekend. Um Shout outs to everybody that subscribed to the Patreon, of course. Just shout out to X and Van for coming on to do the NXT review. Also Dom Griffin, you know.
A lot of fun. Great,
Yeah,
great people
also,
to talk to. It's fun to talk to them.
yeah, man. And honestly, I'm glad NXT the way it was the way it was because like I really didn't have to give a shit about what happened in the main event. Like the main event was really vibes.
That was a hou- that
Vibes.
was a, that was a end of the loop house show.
You feel me?
Yeah,
This is the last stop in Miami on
yeah.
the
We we
tour.
we chilling.
Yeah, I thought that was fun. I thought that was great. This is the show where we talk about NXT and AEW. And honestly, still, it's rare when AEW has like some act like news or like some real shit that motherfuckers want to like talk about that isn't just, hey man, everything's great on that side.
Yeah. This got to be like maybe the third release they've had at all.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I only person I could think of that's actually been released from AEW has been like Jimmy Havoc, and that was for obvious reasons.
It's all you know. I never spoke on it, but I think when bruh said, "Hey yo, I met Jimmy Havoc at a bar and he smacked me. Hey, this promotion need to pay for it." I was just like, come on, man. You should have smacked his ass back,
I forgot
man.
about that too.
I I I I was just like, and then the company response was, "Hey man, he's just trying to stay in character." I was just like, "Are you for real? You gonna let him just beat on somebody to stay in character?"
Hey, keep kayfabe alive, keep it old school. Um, but yeah, man, Evilise,
Oh, yeah.
are you surprised?
Honestly, no, because I even forgot she was there. So
Yeah,
it doesn't really matter to me. And when I saw the Fightful report, the thing that stuck out to me, the two things that stuck out to me was Thunder Rosa being in the coaching role for AEW. I thought that was really weird since she has not signed to the company and they're
mhm,
giving her like that that kind of like responsibility. I do think that's a little weird. Like just sign her already, you know? Or like
yeah,
why are you coaching people without getting like probably like a performers and like coaching like contract, so they can like pay you more? Um just all weird shit around. And then I didn't know about this in Lucha Underground, but Evil Lise was like, "Hey, yo, you know, sometimes Thunder Rosa does some things with high officials to get ahead." And I was just like, "What do
what
you mean by that?
I would say, what are you implying?
What are you implying?"
Let us know.
Because I saw that and I was just like, "Whoa, whoa." That shit threw me back, bro.
Well,
Uh,
well, let us be responsible and actually tell people what happened if they didn't know. There was
oh,
a
just spill all
fightful.
the tea.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm just saying there was a fightful select report that went out earlier today,
Hmm.
of 414, where they reached out to Evilise, who has not been on AEW programming in some time. Diamante has been working singles. A quote from her said about what happened was, quote, I spoke up against mistreatment from a coach, even to other women too. There were witnesses, and I was the one suspended and left in limbo and just now let go. And nothing has been done at all in the entire time about Thunder Rosa slandering my name. the entire time in AEW and doing everything to sabotage my position there. I kept quiet. Thunder Rosa also had the history of getting involved with officials in order to get ahead, which there was a lawsuit and everything in Lucha Underground.
Ooh, hey,
Hey, she
what do
spilled the
you
tea.
mean? But nah, you know, you hear things saying that Evilise is like a very difficult person to like work with backstage, yada yada, this and that. But I don't know, man. And everybody just seemed to like immediately take well, I took Thunder Rosa aside because originally when they had that match, this is when I was like doing the War Report Dolo, but when Thunder Rosa and Ivelisse had a match, and she was just like no spelling or like stiffing her and shit like that, like I seen it with my own eyes that like, kind of like unprofessional. So like,
Something was up.
yeah,
I mean,
definitely taking her words with a grain of salt, but
yeah,
it is what it is.
I don't know much about Evilise. I knew her a little bit from Lucha Underground when I used to watch.
Mhm.
But timeline said this is not out of character for Evilise to do things like this. She likes to burn bridges.
And I saw that and I was just like, man, y'all probably know more than me.
Yeah, y'all know more than I do about that.
Like shit. Nobody's gonna elaborate. They just gonna say shit. But like, just the shitty person might not be wrong. Maybe there is like a general mistreatment, just just for the bad blood that they just have. Like, nobody's trying to like fake the font. Like, nah, bitch, I really don't fucking like you, kind of thing. So,
Yeah, but
shit. I don't know.
I just hate when like women do the whole she slept their way to the top thing. Ladies, come on, man. Let's not do that.
Not the AJ Lee, bruh.
Yeah, don't do that.
I mean, it is what it is on that, man. But it sucks because I do think that they're both really talented, and AEW could have really did stuff with like both of them, and then we probably have a lot better talent on TV. But neither here nor there. Next piece of news for In the Trenches that to no shock to anybody at all, some fans tested positive for COVID-19 post-Mania. I can't say I'm surprised because every time WWE did a crowd shot during TakeOver or Mania, no mask on.
Mm-hmm.
The mask is pulled down below the chin.
Mm-hmm.
No mask at all. So I was just like, shit, it is what it is.
Did you see that tweet that guy had talking about he's like, if you were at the GCW show, get tested because
again, because this is the second time that GCW has like many people test positive.
But it was a fan that said that. He was like, hey, I was at the show, and if you were near me, I had my mask on, bro. So
yeah, I had COVID, so I still went to the show. I ain't give a fuck.
You know what it reminds me of? Like, like I've never been through the situation, but I'm just saying, you ever like, like when you get an STD, you're supposed to like call every partner you've been with, just be like, hey, it might be nothing, but it could be something. You know what I mean? It's an embarrassing call you got to make, but you got to do it. If you ain't no bitch, you know what I mean?
It's be like, hey man,
I was raw dog in the air, bro. So I might have had it.
Maybe, maybe not, but I definitely think you should get tested.
Check it out.
I've been coughing, so I think you might want to get checked out. But honestly, this should literally be no surprise to anybody. There's a large volume of people in one space, so I'm already seeing. I'm praying that they're jokes. I'm praying that they're jokes. But super spreader, da da da. And I was just like, hey man, even your favorite promotion was out there too. Stop playing. You feel me? So and it's Florida.
Yeah, but I was gonna say it's Florida, bro. Florida.
And speaking of Florida, they both take place in Florida.
Let's take it to Florida, man.
Which one would you like to do first? I filled out the docket for both.
Let's just do NXT first. Let's keep it traditional. We always do. Just keep NXT first.
I thought you would want to give AEW a shine after neglecting it for like 2 recordings.
Nah, we could do NXT first.
Okay. All right. So let's get into NXT.
You are finished, Kyle! You're dead! You're dead! I'm gonna finish you! Oh, God! You are finished, Kyle! You are finished, you son of a... You ain't You ain't You are dead!
So Karrion Kross was talking that cash shit, man. I know a lot of people are fairly disappointed in Karrion Kross winning, but I thought this was a very decent promo from him. So I'm excited for what's to come and what possible challengers should be coming soon. I think they're heavily hinting at Pete Dunne being up first, so that should be a banger.
I wouldn't mind that. Karrion and Pete Dunne. I think that'd be interesting. It'd be definitely kind of a clash of styles, but
it would be very technical, and I think this is where Karrion Kross can show some more grapples than just like.
Does Karrion Kross have that in his arsenal? See, that's my problem. I don't know. I don't know much about Karrion. That was what I was talking about last week about Karrion Kross. Like, does he have that in him?
So maybe there's something tucked in deep, and that's what the Pete Dunne match is gonna bring out in him.
I hope so.
But something. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be on the William Regal, but he might show us something. Who knows?
You know his Dean Malenko.
He's the on this episode there is no Finn Balor, no Adam. Well, just a little bit of Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly, but not in the building. Nobody seems to really stepped up yet, but the locker room has been put on notice for Karrion Kross, and we'll just see what happens. What happens next? I don't want to talk about how the crowd was reacting. I
want to talk about this crowd. I want to talk about this crowd.
All right. I don't want to harp on it, but this crowd is bugging, son. That's all I have to really say.
This I told you, you can't take the Full Sail at NXT. You can leave Full Sail. It don't matter. They found CWC.
Seth Rollins was not wrong, man.
Seth is never wrong, bro. Every time he's tweeted about something, he's been right.
There's truth to both sides. Maybe you actually don't like the show, but you paid money to be there and be a shithead. That's fine. It's okay. You could boo who you want to boo, love who you want to love. But then when a wrestler says, like, sometimes y'all motherfuckers be tripping, and y'all motherfuckers absolutely be tripping. Like, you should not be booing this man, but since you are, you're thinking about this logically. Like, you fucking just being an asshole and going against the grain, like, you'll cheer whoever the fuck. So it is what it is.
Let me preface this by saying I don't care. Like, the cheer for Karrion, you deserve it. I guess I'm not super mad at that one. I'm more confused about the MSK booing MSK. Where did that come from?
Booing MSK to boo Drake Maverick and Killian Dane when you motherfuckers are really mad at them using him getting furloughed or fired as a storyline last year. So y'all motherfuckers are wishy-washy.
Was that why? I don't understand. So the reason they were booing MSK was because of Killian Dane and Drake Maverick?
Yes, they decided to root for them instead. And I get it. It's a match between two faces. But, nigga, you gonna boo MSK? You're gonna boo MSK?
For Drake Maverick and Killian Dane?
What's really going on here? Like, y'all motherfuckers are really wishy-washy trying to go against the... This is like the going against the grain shit that I'm talking about. Because, like, motherfuckers, y'all not really fucking with Killian Dane and Drake Maverick, man. Please.
Killian Dane?
Stop.
For what? Big Damo? I wasn't care about Big Damo.
Stop it. Over MSK? Stop.
Oh, yeah, I'm saying.
So, it was whatever. Like, I don't I don't care about like the fans cheering or the fans booing, but like people gonna do it's a famous quote from Mark, my man MC. It's my 60. So they could pay whatever the hell amount of money that they want to go to the show and do what they want.
I guess so, man. I don't know.
That's how they're gonna justify it in their minds. So
Whatever.
hey man, do your thing, I guess.
But NXT Tag Team Division is picking up. Ciampa and Thatcher stated their claim, said they got some unfinished business. So
cool. And
cool with me.
Yeah, I would love to see them versus MSK. I think that'd be a really fun match. We don't even know when the next takeover is, so like they can just run this in like a couple of weeks and they go back to the Imperium thing. And then speaking of Imperium, they beat up Drake Maverick and Killian Dane, and Tommaso Ciampa, Timothy Thatcher, Killian Dane, and Drake Mavericks in a 8-man tag with Imperium. That sounds a little bit boof to me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not looking forward. I hope they don't like make those two come together because it does even the odds. But
don't waste a Walter's time like that. I don't want Walter's. I don't want Walter's American time wasted on some.
Yeah, let's stop this shit, man. Let's stop while we're ahead. You feel me?
Yeah,
I'm not really trying to see that. But the Raquel Gonzalez segment I thought was really nice. It debuted Frankie Monet, which I liked it.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that promo, bro?
She
need a little work.
Needs a little bit of work, but she was very clear that we'll be seeing her often on Tuesday nights, and I was just like, okay, how many times are you gonna tell me that? I like, good, great. I'm glad you're here. Well, like,
yeah,
it's whatever. I definitely think there's some work that needs to be there.
Cute dog.
Yeah. Once again, cute dog.
Cute dog.
Yeah.
And then after that, a nice little surprise. This is my brutality. Rhea comes out.
That was great. I really
Bianca comes out. That was a nice little moment. It was definitely Triple H patting himself on the back, like, look at my girls. But
yeah,
you know what?
feel me? Like Triple H was really letting his nuts hang on the motherfuckers that be like, oh, I'm talent hoarding, or we need a new generation. Like Triple H said, about to let my nuts hang on your motherfuckers, man.
I'm not even mad at it. And shout out to JMacWDC on Twitter. He deemed them the N-X-3. I like that. They're the successors of the four horsewomen. It's the N-X-3.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at N-X-3. You might be onto something.
I definitely think that having like these three come out and do that, it is for sure like the victory lap for NXT.
Yeah,
like this is really great, and they pointed out on the A show how Rhea Ripley basically, Rhea Ripley has like two horsewomen on their side. Asuka, the hidden fourth one. Yeah. And then Charlotte, and then having Bianca Belair with Bayley and Sasha Banks, like them assisting and pushing the next generation is really cool, despite everybody like just being like, oh, they're hoarding all the fame for themselves and stuff like that. Like you're clearly seeing them usher in a new generation.
I already saw the tweets talking about I can't wait for Charlotte to ruin all three of their careers. I already saw the tweets. You already know how that goes.
Insanity, bro. It is what it is. And I mean, Charlotte's great. So I don't get this, but I loved it. I loved it a lot. This was a really great segment. They put I feel like somebody like saw the picture on Twitter and it was just like, oh shit, we do have that picture. And then decided to like run it back. Oh, full circle. Hey, Twitter be booking the shit for him, man.
Ain't gotta do nothing.
Yeah, but that was a really nice segment. And then just a little more stuff on the women's division. We also have Mercedes Martinez and Zoe Stark making it known that they have their eye on Raquel Gonzalez. And it seems like Zoe Stark and Zoe Stark and Mercedes Martinez are gonna have a match in the future, and I think that might be. I think that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be really good. Can't wait for that.
Yeah, you already know how I feel about Mercedes. That's my girl.
Mm-hmm. And then we like Zoe Stark here. I don't know.
I like Zoe Stark.
Yeah. The push is like it's pushing, but I like Zoe Stark. I like her.
Zoe got to win. I tell you that much. I don't want to see no bullshit where she lose.
Oh yeah,
she needs that W. Enough of that losing shit.
Mm-hmm. And then just to cap it off, Ciray will be making her debut very soon. I saw a lot of people mad that it was just like, why didn't you just keep the Japanese name? Like we're doing like the name discourse again. And I was just like, come on, man. I really got tired of reading that shit. But I think she would be cool. No Io Shirai on the show, really selling it. That's cool. And I think that's about it for the women, right? Until the main event, until we talk about the main event.
You know, we forgot to put on the docket, bro.
Oh, what happened?
Roderick Strong.
Ooh, damn! I was looking at the thread while I made this, and I was just like, man, I got everything.
I just peeped it. What you think?
Damn.
It was.
I'm very worried. I saw a lot of people talking about main roster, but like the first thing my brain went to was like, is this a soft retirement? I'm very scared.
It's a soft retirement. I would hope not.
Yeah, I would hope not. That was my first thought.
I mean, he's been at it for a long time, but I can't see that.
I was just like, dog, what is this? And when my mind went to soft retirement, I made myself very sad.
You think you're about to be a producer?
Damn.
He gonna be producer, Roderick Strong. He be Sky Too Hottie. It's crazy.
If I see Roderick Strong in his suit backstage,
with a headset.
No, not the headset. No.
Cyrus, I don't think you understand how big of a fan I have been of Roderick Strong since 2005. I have been rocking with Roderick Strong for a long time. I don't want to see him go out like that.
Yeah,
bro.
I don't want to see him go either. He is absolutely one of my favorite wrestlers. Like he is in my top 7. I'd be very sad to see him go. But if main roster is the move, so be it. You know, let him get that paycheck. You know,
put him on SmackDown. I'm ready.
You feel me? But I'm praying it's not as hard. It made me very sad thinking about that. But I hope that's not the case. Yeah. But something I remembered to put on the docket: Kushida winning the title. And
can I talk about this?
Yeah, wait. Before you get into your agenda, a lot of people, I was one of them. I was just like, what the fuck they doing with Kushida when he lost to Pete Dunne on night 1? But he failed upwards and took the title.
You know what the funny part about this? What did Pete Dunne get? Not a damn thing.
I feel he's gonna get the match with Karrion Kross. I feel that. So it's a lateral move for both of them. Oddly enough, but Jordan Devlin, he was just like, I'll be back. I'll be back. And I was just like, we don't care. So and I was very Santos Escobar came out talking cash shit and then lost. Hey man, if this means my brother rises up,
moving up, that's what we need.
He said, you know what? Kushida can have that shit. Johnny Gargano. I'm gonna kick your ass, man.
Let's go, babe.
It's gonna be hard, bruh. They do have one person up on them. So they're about to beat the hell out of
Yep.
They're about to beat the hell out of Johnny in theory.
Candice can get it too. You know what I mean?
She gonna get involved and Joaquin Wilder's gonna go dummy, bruh. Bring back that PWG energy.
But Cyrus, I'm not gonna let you deter me from talking about what I need to talk about. We're about to just skip over it. What did I tell y'all? I told y'all. The jeans. He took the Amiris off. What happened? What happened, guys? You tell me. I'll tell you what happened.
He got the orange cream jean shorts on.
the denim agenda. I'm gonna tell y'all about this. In wrestling, you'll never prosper with some jeans on. I'm sorry, it ain't happening.
Wait, so does that count for jorts as well, or no?
Nah, George is cool because Darby Allin's champion. Cena had the 16 times, whatever he had. So
all right, no, Darby Allin's not wearing jorts.
He got some leggings on. I don't know what he got on.
Yeah, he's wearing Daisy Dukes with leggings underneath. Hey. It makes no sense to me. Such a weird ring attire. I thought he was wearing like some slim fit Levi's this whole time, bro.
He had Lululemons on the whole time.
Yeah, he got the Katy Perry shorts on, bro. Shit, puzzling to me. But no. Kushida is a champion, and
I'm happy for the dude, man.
Yeah,
I know he didn't want to come to NXT to be a cruiserweight, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah, and you know what? He could be in the same deal as Santos Escobar. He does not have to be buckled down by the cruiserweight division. Like let him wrestle Martel Bartel, bruh. Like he might be like 210, so it wouldn't be too off. But let him wrestle like some other dudes, man.
It'll be fun.
Yeah,
I'm here for it.
Okay, and then we have Leon Ruff versus Swerve Scott. That was cool.
I'm happy they had a proper match. It was good.
Yeah, they got the proper match, and it doesn't seem like this feud is ending with Leon Ruff just going, "You have to beat the shit out you backstage." I like that energy. I'm sure he's still a face. Like don't have to worry about these conversations. He's just a little more fierce. You feel me?
Yeah, get a little edge. Oh, another side note about NXT. How do you feel about the new graphics? Is that the most Triple H thing you've ever seen in your life?
I saw your tweet on it, and I was just like, yeah, these new graphics are a little weird. It's going to take some time.
Triple H personally requested for every skull and Black Crow and whatever else the fuck he could throw in there.
Hey, man, I think the new War Report logo is about to have tanks and skulls and heads. This shit about to look like a Conan cover. It's about to be lit. But yeah,
that's it, man.
That's it for Leon Ruff and Swerve Scott. And then just one thing to cap off NXT. Oh wait, before we got to get to the main event, but Imperium is here to stay. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm very curious about what they're gonna do. It seems like they might get involved with Tommaso Ciampa and Timothy Thatcher just to resume that story. Stuff with Killian Dane, but I'm really curious as what they're gonna like do after that, if that's not like the plan.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very curious. I wonder who's gonna step up to Walter, because like that UK championship is not there for no reason. So we'll see how that goes. And then the main event, the most house show matches. Indy Hartwell gets taken out back by Dexter Loomis. So the Hive is officially over. I'm sick.
Disgusted. I'm disgusted. Yeah, did you see the
backstage segment after? Yeah, I'm sick. I'm disgusted.
Where the hair messed up. You like that meme?
Yeah,
the fucking Barbie doll.
Yeah, she came back with the messy Barbie doll hair. I'm hurt. But what's the lady name? Her name something Mackenzie.
Ooh.
the lady that was doing the interview with them. I forget her name.
I forgot her name too, Brian.
Yeah. Damn.
We're trash.
We're terrible. We are truly terrible at this.
Trash. What kind of research are you doing?
But when when I was watching it, and when she just outright asked Indy Hartwell, "So you and Dexter Loomis dating?" I hit, huh? Huh?
But
ask it all. And she was just like, "So what y'all like, man? Horny with it? Like, come on, bro. You're on the clock, bruh." And she was like, "I'll just text you." Oh, hey, man, stop that. I don't want to think about that, man.
Yeah, that main event was
Did you find her name yet?
No, I didn't even look. You were looking? I wasn't looking. I didn't care enough.
I thought you were.
No.
Okay. Well,
I'm looking right now. You talk about the main event. I'm gonna go figure out who the hell this is.
The nice blonde hair lady. I thought it. I just thought it was just like a really fun house show match. Like we got Indy Hartwell, a little heel turn, a little heel turn. Bronson Reed getting a big win, so I don't think that feud is concluding. Unless that was like, just like the grand finale before they like move on and stuff like that. But
Yeah. Indy was fantastic, man.
you
I
ain't
think
find, you ain't find it. You ain't
no,
find
I
it.
heard her name is Mackenzie Mitchell.
Okay.
I want to I want to call her Millie McKenzie, but I know that's the wrestler.
No, that's not. I thought it was like Stacey McKenzie, but it is what it is. We suck at this.
Charlie, Kathy Kelly. Look,
it's almost 11 p.m. Leave me alone.
They're all, yeah, I want y'all to know we're recording a late night podcast. I done had a drink or two. I don't know what
right. I'm
tired.
I don't know. But let's get into AEW.
Whatever. Shout out to Indy Hartwell. She did a wonderful job in the main event. Let's get to AEW.
No, she's despicable. We're not.
Let's get to AEW, bro. It's all right. We'll be all right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the very special outside enforcer for this next match. The most recognized and baddest man on the planet. Legendary Hall of Fame boxer, Iron Mike Tyson!
So, the Young Bucks versus Death Triangle. How'd you feel? This is the first time I've watched AEW live in a very long time. So I stuck through all the bad commentary and all. How'd you feel about this match? Because I have some thoughts.
So the debut, well, we start off with the cold open they had with the Young Bucks, starting off talking about why they, joined with Don Callis and the rest of the elite or whatever they're called. I guess whatever they were trying to justify, whatever. They cut their tassels off of their outfit, which is okay. The match was like, it was a Bucks match, but it was like a PWG heel Bucks match. It was still they just took the
I'm kind of tired of using it was just a PW, like
that's what it was, bro. That's all I can think of. Like this is when they were heels in PWG instead of when they were faces in PW. They did a little backflip back scratch move. I haven't seen that in a while. I'm not gonna say the match was bad. The match was good. I gave it a 4.25 out of 5. Honestly, I enjoyed it. I'm a big fan of Phoenix and Pac. I don't hate the Bucks. I just think the Bucks are just kind of like, we've seen this already, bro.
Yeah, that is some of my main issue with the Bucks. Is just like, like you said, this is like, this is Bucks, Bucks match like number, or year this,
Yeah.
I just would like some growth from them, and then I don't like them being like, this is a new Young Bucks. They're more fierce, or after they just turn and they just do this, the same kind of like stick over. Like they just didn't really wrestle any differently. Like, yeah, you mentioned that they did the the backflip back rake, but like
that was it. Kind of.
Yeah, it's still the same fucking match. They're doing moves in stereo. Phoenix and Nick Jackson doing stereo poison ranas. Like it's just the same shit. And then Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson doing like double apron bombs. Like, it's just the same old shit, and it wouldn't bother me if they weren't like, this is a brand new, like this is a new Bucks, you feel me?
Yeah.
More ruthless. So,
also,
I thought the match was like average as hell.
This is probably like the fourth week in a row where I've seen an egregious no sell. My man Ray Phoenix got super kicked in the head. He then proceeded to do a front flip into a DDT to the outside. I said, "Whoa!"
He got super kicked in the face and was just like, "Oh!" And then
did a whole ass forward rotation over the barricade. What the hell is that? Enough. And I like Ray Phoenix, but come on, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah, he is an insane individual. When I saw that too, I was just like, dial it back a bit. Yeah, I just thought the match was average. It was really whatever. Young Bucks retain. It doesn't seem like it's coming off them anytime soon. It is what it is at this point.
You got any Dior talk you want to talk about?
Oh, when I tweeted that I'm not a big fan of the white and gray pants, like it's just like they don't have like colorful colors because they're big meanies now. So I was just like, oh, I get it, but like I'm not a big fan of it. And then you told me it has to match the Dior's, and it didn't click to me that these boys was rocking Dior ones, quote unquote. So these young bucks got duped by somebody on Grail to call some fleazy Dior ones. I wasn't gonna do, I wasn't gonna be on my stock X sneaker altercation. You feel me? I was just like, oh wow, they wore some ones in a mid match. So it was honestly whatever to me. And then the fact checkers came.
Then the sneaker gate.
You feel me? No,
Jordan gate.
Yeah. So hey man, just stop using the word.
They gotta respond. They gotta respond. They gotta put out a video. They gotta do something.
They gotta post the
the authentic tag.
Yeah, authentic tag and do like a full 360. Like, he's not fake, man. I need a whole Jose Hustle type video on how they not fake. But yeah, that's about it. They retain. It is what it is. Hangman Page just asked about the Young Bucks backstage while hanging out with the Dark Order. Still a bunch of dorks just doing lame things. Hangman Page he just walks away. I guess he doesn't really want to talk about the Bucks. It is what it is.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, so we'll get into it now. So I found out he was the number one contender tonight, and I was very puzzled. So they have Hangman Page being a number one contender and getting involved with Kenny Omega and the Bucks again. So we're about to get a whole bunch of hashtag storytelling from these boys, and I don't think the shit gonna matter, man. It's just gonna stink, man. What if Ricky Starks does win that match? Like Team Taz doing something with Kenny, the Bullet Club boys, like that's gonna be.
Wait, who is Ricky Starks working with? Did I miss something?
No. you think that if Ricky Starks wins that match against Hangman Page and he gets propelled into the title, the title picture, you could see Team Taz and the Bullet Club boys having a little a spat. Would you want it? Would you want to see that?
I want to see Ricky Starks do a lot of things. I think he's one of the better talents on the show, but I just don't see that happening. They don't really do much with him, unfortunately. No, I think the Hangman push is coming. You know what? Honestly, I hope he takes the belt off of Kenny.
I don't see that happening.
I don't want to see Kenny with that belt anymore. I don't see it happening, but that's what I want.
Yeah. We don't think logically here. We just want things.
I'm just telling you how I feel.
I don't want Kenny with this title anymore. But like, is Hangman Page ready?
Yeah. I think so.
Oh, shit.
I think so.
Shit, we'll see.
I'm just so over this Kenny Good Brothers whatever storyline. I just want to kind of get that belt off of his hands. I don't think he really needs it at this point. Like I feel like it's not working, bro.
I'm so desperate.
I like Kenny.
I'm so desperate for change in AEW, not a lot is going on. But yeah, we'll see what happens when they have their match next week. Chris Jericho versus Dax the Axe. I don't know why they kept calling him that. I thought his name was Dax Harwood, bro. Why they change it? Mike Tyson is on the show. Mike Tyson's on the show pretty prominently.
You know what? I respect it. If they're gonna tape 2 shows, you might as well put Mike on 2 shows.
Yeah, fuck it. Get your money's worth.
Get my money's worth. Mike looked good. He's kind of in the way for a lot of spots, but I don't know if that was on purpose or if he was like supposed to be in the way.
Yeah, I think
work around him.
Yeah, just to like cheating stuff,
Yeah, I don't know.
Make it seem ambiguous of like, oh, whose side is he really on? But it's just like
Yeah,
he's clearly firmly on Chris Jericho's side. But is he gonna turn? I don't really think so.
he's spontaneous. We don't know. Iron Mike Tyson. I don't know. Match was fine, I guess. A lot of I do like. I think FTR's corny, but I do like in the in-ring work, especially of Dax Harwood. I think he's very, very good. I thought he was good when he was in NXT solo, like back in the early days when he was with Sylvester LaFour. But yeah, very the ending, which is a lot of shenanigans going on, and like big
usually,
brawl.
Yeah,
the usual AEW kind of deal. So I was just like, whoa, this is a lot going on here. Like if I were someone who just turned the channel, I'd be like, yo, what is going on? There's a lot of shit going on.
An egregious no sell from Cash Wheeler, who gets punched by Mike Tyson and is gotten up in like less than 5 minutes.
Did he get up? I don't remember.
he definitely got up far too quick for my liking. If I was Mike, I would say, "Hey,
what Triple H says? What did Triple H say on Tough Enough? He said, "If you saw it like that, I'd tag you for real." Well, that's what Tyson should have said. If you saw it like that, I'd tag you for real.
Hey, that's some thug shit right there. Hey man, you don't sell that shit out. Man.
One day we gotta have a whole in-depth analysis of that whole Triple H speech from Tough Enough. Have you ever seen that shit before?
No, you have to send me that.
Dog. He went. Look, it might be the best promo he's ever cut in his life. It was impressive.
I can't wait to see that. So yeah, Mike Tyson stuff. Mike Tyson, it seems like he's going to be in Blood and Guts. So they're just trying to Pat McAfee this. You feel me? I see the thievery. It's okay. That's fine. Darby Allin and Matt Hardy in a Falls Count Anywhere match. And when you entered the Zoom call, you said, "Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention during this." And you know what? I said, "Me too," because this match stinks.
Look, all right, I'm gonna preface this by saying, I'm not gonna slander Matt Hardy. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, his father.
This is the best he's looked in a minute, though. I thought
that was for sure. But I also want to say rest in peace to Matt and Jeff's father. I should get his name. Do you know? I think it's Gilbert. Is his name? I believe.
Gilbert Hardy.
I believe so. I should do better research of this in respect to that man. But
I didn't want to get I didn't want to throw that in the trenches.
I just wanted to point out. Yes, Gilbert Hardy. I apologize. It is Gilbert Hardy. Rest in peace. So I'm not gonna go too crazy, but
you're not gonna spaz out.
No, I thought it was fine. I just I was kind of just over the show by that point, and then once like you said, when they got the commercial break and the big ass brawl going on, I was like, all right.
Yeah, when I thought the match was fine with Matt Hardy just really using the chair, like he's not trying to match Darby Allin's pace. He's definitely the ring general here, and I thought that was that was best for the situation. But then when the Hardy business or whatever they're called, the Hardy family, I'm not sure. But when they all started, people coming in droves, and it was just like, it's Sting.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to and then I blinked, and then Lance Archer is out there, but he's he's working as a face, he's helping Sting. And then I was just like, dog, this is hurting my brain. And it was like, we're gonna go to commercial break. And I said, yeah, I'm done.
I was like, okay, this is like peak 1998 WWF Raw, kind of just crazy overbooked. Like, what is going on? There's way too much going on.
Insanely overbooked. You really didn't need to do a Falls Count Anywhere match like that. You wanted to overbook this. It didn't need to be.
Yeah. And then what this felt like? This felt like the early, the early days of AEW when they were doing shit like this, to close out the show, just big old brawls and ending the night every week. I was hoping they kind of got past that, but it looks like, no.
I think so, but since everybody's in a faction, it's hard to not for somebody's backup to not come.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It's just damn.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing this again.
Yeah, we're back here, but the match got my attention once again when I saw Matt Hardy do the leg drop over the table. I was just like, man, don't let this man win. But luckily, Darby Allin bounces back, jumping off a structure way taller than what Matt Hardy climbed. So
Yeah, for sure.
I thought that was insane into the coffin drop, and then he retains the title. I'm very curious what is next for Darby Allin. It seems like he's just turning his wheels now that the team task thing is over. But we'll see what happens.
I'm fine with him, just defending the title on TV. I kind of feel like there could be like the quote unquote open challenge title type of deal where just
Yeah, it's just back to the same thing before like the next big feud starts. So.
I just kind of want to get him away from Sting. I don't think Sting's necessary with Darby anymore.
Yeah,
he doesn't need to come out every match.
Like they no longer have a common enemy, so I think we could stop it now. But AEW will be AEW.
Yeah.
Red Velvet versus Jade Cargill. I like this match a lot.
I did. I like this match too. I like Jade Cargill a lot.
I like Red Velvet a lot. I'm glad that Brandy Rhodes, is happily pregnant. So Jade, Red Velvet can take the leading spot, like something that they're really gearing her to do, but they were just like, all right, now it's time to actually step up. And I think she's doing a good job with that. I like these two.
Yeah.
They're really good. I'm very curious what is going to happen when they blossom out and they're no longer feuding with one another, and they when they start going into the ecosystem that is the AEW women's division, because they seem to be in their own sort of bubbles together.
I gotta imagine, that's happening now. Is the feud over? I feel like the feud's over now. Like that would be
Who
it.
knows? Hey man,
AEW. I would love to see
AEW. Normally they stretch things out, but I feel like we'll probably get a match with a stipulation next, and then we move on.
Why? I mean,
hey man,
won twice.
Hey man, I'm just going off what I've seen. The history matches up. We could see a Jacksonville what is it, glamour street fight some shit next week. So
I'd love to see Jade Cargill get some matches on Dark. Really, get some reps in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Speaking of Dark, side note, homeboy from DDT, I'm gonna butcher his name so bad. I think it's Takeshita, is how you say his name. He had a match with Danny Limelight. It's pretty good if you want to go out of your way to watch it. Decent match. Yeah. I also like Danny Limelight a lot. It was on this recent Dark.
I'm not. I was scrolling on YouTube on Monday while Elevation was on, and it showed up on my recommendation feed on my phone, and the phone has a little autoplay. I ain't gonna lie. I was like when I saw, I was just like, oh, these niggas getting it. I don't know who they were. It was two bald dudes, but
they got a couple guys in the cut.
Yeah,
trying to work some matches.
I was seeing some stuff on there, and they actually made me interested. So I might actually give Elevation a try at some point. Why not? It'll make good Patreon content.
It's something to put on in the background sometimes.
Yeah, definitely a background thing, because I'm not really doing shit. Yeah. I'm not doing shit on a Monday.
Yeah, you're just chilling, just something on the background.
Mm-hmm. I didn't put it on a docket, but Chris Statlander is back, and she has a match against Amber Nova. The match is okay. I'm really waiting to see, the same for Chris Statlander, to see her come back into, the ecosystem at AEW, and then see her have a banger with some of these women.
Yo, I almost didn't recognize her. She I don't want to comment on women's bodies, but she definitely looked like she slimmed down.
Oh yeah, a lot from the last time. Jim Ross said the same thing, but
he was so scared to say something wrong.
He was just like, so I don't sound politically incorrect, but that she slimmed up, and I was just like, all right, man,
is terrified, bro.
Just say she looks good coming back, or she she's moving quicker. You know, like subtle shit like that. I guess.
You know
like,
what the funny part is though? That just shows how self-aware Jim Ross is because he knows he's the horny man.
Yeah.
You know what?
He gets too much negativity on Twitter,
Yeah.
so he's just like, oh my god, let me preface it. But, like, she looked great out there. You know, she's faster, stronger, probably.
Yeah,
I don't know.
good.
She didn't bench press me, so I wouldn't know. One thing I didn't like about commentary, this is just a nitpick. It doesn't ruin the match for me, but it's how much they mention Orange Cassidy. I get it. They're dating. Stop it. Like, stop it. She was definitely her own woman when she came into AEW, doing a lot of big things. So you don't have to mention Orange Cassidy.
Is she in Best Friends now? They gave her the Best Friends music. She's official.
Yeah. Since the arcade thing. And then speaking of the arcade thing, it seems like Miro and Chris Sabin are no more. I guess they lost the Stampede, and now Kip Sabian not answering his calls. I don't know what Miro did wrong, but I guess it is what it is. Miro is now gonna try to do things in AEW now. Now suddenly he has championship aspirations now that I never knew. I didn't know of. So
I would love to see Miro versus Darby. I think that'd be a good feud if they go that route. I think that'd be a fun match.
He probably definitely gonna get like some more open challenges before like that cooks up, because I don't see the main title getting freed up anytime soon for any outside force. So we'll see how it goes. Britt Baker is trying to figure out the AEW rankings.
She just as lost as we are.
She's just hey man, I gave up. I think she should too. What is it? She's trying to hit the Scott Steiner. The numbers don't lie. And it was just like, I'm gonna go on AEW Elevation and get some points. And I was just like, you just had one of the best matches on AEW like women's history. Why are you on Elevation and not like? And then we giving all this time to Tay Conti. Like, what are we really doing here? Why are they so scared to keep Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa so far away from these titles, but be like, I got my eye on it though. Like,
but has Thunder Rosa even been on Dynamite since she won that match?
No.
She had like one promo. I think she had like a promo.
She cut a promo last week, I believe, and then this week.
I still don't understand why she won the match if they're not going to use her.
Exactly. She was just like, I have my eye on the NWA women's side. And I was just like, motherfucker, we haven't seen Serena Deeb in forever. Like, did she get injured?
She's hurt, yeah.
Yeah, why did they vacate her?
I'm not even sure.
Hey man, you know what? We watch NXT, so we're not going to talk about vacating titles. But no, I definitely thought that was weird. Like, they had Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa go out there, have like a classic, one of the most talked about matches in a very long time for AEW, and then give them nothing after. I think it's so weird. And that's about it for AEW. Is there anything else that's on the show?
No, I think we covered everything. It was a very middle of the road show. I felt like both shows were kind of just fine.
Yeah, they were just fine. I
thought they would go all out because this is their both shows' first night, solo. But
right, NXT for sure had this. What is it? This is like one of the most like reset episodes of like resets. Like the house match show, a whole bunch of promos, this sort of stuff, and then AEW is just still trying to build towards Blood and Guts, but it seems like the only thing they really have planned for Blood and Guts is just that one match between the Pinnacle and the Inner Circle. So
I'm sure they'll have a title match. That might be where they have Hangman Kenny. They might do that too.
I'm not looking forward to that feud.
So when's Double or Nothing?
I have no
June.
Blood and Guts is in May, so Blood and Guts might be in like July. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure if it's been.
I don't know the pay-per-view schedule. I just know Revolution in February. I know that one, but other than that,
We are so far away from Revolution and nothing has like really happened. Yeah. Oh man, come on AEW, pull it together, man. You have my solo attention on Wednesday nights.
Yeah,
fight for it because it's either watch AEW or take a nap. So we'll see how it goes. You can follow us on Twitter at the A Show RNC. This is where you can get all your news about this show, the A Show, Spot Callers, and any other shows that we might have planned in the future. Oh, and the Rewriters Room as well. You can check them out. You can follow me, Cyrus, at H_visibility, Quan at the Comeback Spot. Thank you for everyone that is subscribed on Patreon. You can head over to patreon.com/The A Show RNC, and you can receive content like we were about to do right now.
What that evil laugh.
I don't know. I felt like I did it wrong or like I did it backwards, but it's fine. We're gonna talk about the Chris Jericho on the Broken Skull Ranch podcast with Slowco Steve Austin. If you want to listen to that, subscribe onto the Patreon, man. We have a whole bunch of cool content. We have a poll up on the Patreon right now to vote on some very violent matches that me and Justin have planned to watch for Spot Callers. Please vote.
I need to see the poll. I gotta check it out.
It's an Ice Ribbon show that has a death match in it. Please vote for Ice Ribbon. That is my pick. Hardcore Heaven or November to Remember. Obviously, two more known pay-per-views than whatever the Ice Ribbon bullshit I'm talking about.
Yeah, so
but
you know.
I would like to see some Ice Ribbon, please.
You know what I want you? You know what I want you and Justin to do? I would love you guys to do. It was Swerve Scott and AR Fox when they were in Lucha Underground.
Oh yeah, that's in the plans. We just have to work out figuring out how to watch Lucha Underground, like all of it.
I don't know where it's at, but that one particular match, insane.
I would love to watch season, but
yeah.
If you're not subscribed to the Patreon, subscribe to the Patreon. You get episodes much earlier, and you'll be getting bonus content. Longer A Show episodes, longer War Report episodes, and special episodes in the future. But we'll be seeing you next week. Same time, same day of the week, I guess.